Alright folks, welcome back to Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and we're going to continue where we left off from last time. So last time I finished off Summer Forest and began the Autumn Plains with the Skelos Badlands. So now we are at the exact opposite of the cave dimension. We are now in a Glacier Ice Age like setting, so that's good. So yes, I am really was kind of curious of why, of course, this game has intros and Spyro 3 doesn't, which kind of is a bit, you know, jarring for me. Oh. I will admit they are hilarious though, to be honest with you, the stage intros. Alright, so instead of actually having cavemen, we now have Eskimos.
The ice wizards have
and ice builders as well.
Can you help us rescue him? It is urgent. He has our tickets to tonight's hockey game in Colossus Valley.
Well, you know what? I shall happily oblige.
If you get on the catapult, we'll help you across the chasm.
Well, you know what they say. We shall do that. Okay, so... Alright, so last time round when I did this game, I kind of always ranted about how people were like nitpicking about how Toys for Bob did do with their development of their game development, and how people were like complaining about game development going on at Toys for Bob. And let me just say, it's not that pretty. It's really not that pretty to look at. Oh god damn it! I didn't even know that I was too close to the edge and just fell off. Oops! Was what some common Johnny says. Oops. Anyway, last time around I ranted about how people, you know, nitpick on Toys for Bob's development philosophies, and the fact that how they just don't like how Toys for Bob changed, you know, certain, you know, character models and franchises. Like, of course, some of the models in this one, even though they are more close, even though Spyro is back to his, you know, his original design, but, you know, in basically look exactly what they should be in today's line of technology. So yes, so for those who are not in the know, if you all haven't been paying attention or been living under a rock with the you know, what is happening with, you know, Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Times, you know, people who just rant about it, here's a few things that you need to consider.
Watch! We'll help you climb this wall up ahead.
Well, here's some things that I have to say about anything. Every fan base has toxic fans who will never be, you know, satisfied or just become ungrateful for the sake of it. That's what, you know, a lot of, you know, people have been debating on about. But here's the thing, folks. I'm going to be honest with you. People just do this on purpose so that they can at least, you know, they do it. They don't do it because they show their true passion to the series. They do this just for clout, for deliberate gain, just to prod and goad and just hurt the developers who put their hard work and soul into the games that they create. And Toys for Bob is no exception to this. So for those who haven't, you know, been in the know, there's this guy who keeps spamming. Oh, we'll talk about this. Let's have a look at what happened with two cases. But first of all, let's go talk to this greedy bear.
Spyro. I could arrange for you to cross this bridge for a small fee. Thank you,
200
Spyro.
gems.
Now I can buy that cotton.
No, you know what? I don't care. I don't really care. Now, fudge off. That's what I should say to you, moneybags. Fudge off. But yeah, like what I was supposed to say, like what I was like. All right, so just to say this right now, that every fan base has, you know, a very toxic and very incredibly disgusting side to it, especially when it comes to, you know, fan bases. I will agree that not all fans are like that, but there are a certain number of fans that, you know, are just, you know, do this just for, you know, for the clout and for the game, so that they can, you know, feel much better. Either they are just they're just terrible, or they just don't seem to care about what the series actually partakes in terms of either art style or even story. And here's a few examples of here's 2 examples of this. I'm going to be comparing the situation between the Sonic the Hedgehog movie and Crash Bandicoot 4. First of all, let's have a look at Sonic the Hedgehog first. The Sonic the Hedgehog.
I lost my pet snow leopard. I was busy fishing, and when I turned.
So yeah, in terms of the situation I'm about to bring up, Sonic the Hedgehog movie actually had a different looking Sonic the Hedgehog, and some people just didn't like it, and it had a bit of an uproar towards Paramount, the people who created it. And when I saw it, I thought, I just don't think that's not the Sonic I remember. To be fairly honest, I just didn't think it was going to be that great. I think it was going to be a flop if the Sonic design stayed the way it was. But after the outcry and after the amount of outcry that the movie got, eventually Paramount delayed the release of the film and allowed extra development time in order to give the the film more development time, in order to rework Sonic's model to make it look exactly like what he is right now. Using Sonic's new model, using Sonic's model that he is now, and basically, and since then, this film actually was a smash hit. Yes, it didn't really have as much of a big reception, but still, it's not that bad. But to be fairly honest, looking at it, I think Sonic the Hedgehog film was much better because of the the new model, the model that was reworked to become closer to the in-game model that that Sonic has in terms of his the modern Sonic design that was with oh my god, that was a glitch, wasn't it? that was pretty glitchy, wasn't it? Of course, if you feed him free fish, George will follow me, so I can bring him back to the shaman. But yeah, like what I said, the uproar did the film a good turn in terms of the quality model. So yeah, that was something that I looked at. But yeah, but compare that with the characterization models of Crash 4.
George, I'm so glad he's safe. I'll be sure to pay more attention to him from now on. All I have with me is this round, shiny thing I caught.
Yes, I'm going to have that orb. And it's this orb. Thanks for fishing it out for me, Mr. Shaman. So, for that being said, folks, and I know I'm going to die here because, of course, I didn't... Oh, yes, I died here, yeah. But yes, compare the Sonic the Hedgehog movie situation to the situation regarding Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. When Crash Bandicoot 4's models, character models, were revealed to the public for the first time, the community was all but mixed at best. But at worst, everybody didn't. Some fans didn't even take it well.
Tours of these caves, but now they're infested with Great.
So yeah. So if you want my honest opinion, some of the community acted like babies over the character models.
You have saved us all from a grisly fate. Please accept.
So yeah, what had happened is that when the character models were revealed for the first time, the majority of the community actually made a petition for the game to be delayed in order for the models to be changed. You can't expect Toys for Bob to actually change the models at short notice, because otherwise they'll have to delay the game. Fans will be disappointed, and we'll probably wait forever to have a new game. And I will point the fingers at a certain person called AE Gamer 5001, who, in my honest opinion, is attempting to do this for clout, attempting to make the community look bad. Like, what on earth? And what's even worse, he spams the petition, the pointless petition that one person created in order for the game to be, you know, to be delayed in order to for the character model to be changed. Like, you can't do that. Honestly, what about the people who don't mind the character models? I don't. I actually think they actually, change. Like what I said, change happens. You have to embrace it, and yet people just don't. And what they do is basically putting a bad taste in people's mouths. So yeah, that's what I think. Sometimes I know that not all of the Crash Bandicoot community are that bad, but there are some fans that can do anything to go to extreme lengths.
Just hold tight for a second and look out below.
Yes, they could go to extreme lengths to stop, just to stop, the Crash Bandicoot series from actually getting its first game in 12 years. We've been waiting 12 years for a brand new Crash Bandicoot game, and that's what some of the Crash Bandicoot community wants to do, is to ruin it all for us.
Oh, you'd think those guys could have got me out of here without rolling a 2-ton snowball onto my head. Here, take this crystal. I traded some hockey tickets for it.
Thank you so much for giving me that crystal. Thank you. So yeah, that was Crystal Glacier, folks. You saw me, play the game, play this stage. But the thing is, I was trying to concentrate on my, what I was about to say about Toys for Bob. How Toys for Bob was being maliced by the gaming community. And how some gamers are very, how some gamers are very toxic and entitled. I think that's shaming us as shocked as I am. Yeah, but anyway, folks, we're off to our next stage, Breeze Harbour. Oh dear. Okay, here we go. We've got the Breeze Builders and the... Oh, we got the land. The Breeze Builders and... Oh yes, this is... And out of... Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is one of my favorite stages in Spyro 2.
Please excuse the mess, Spyro. We are currently suffering from a Land Blubber infestation.
Land Blubber. Yeah, that's right.
Boilers, and now they've shut down our ship too. If you could stoke up the fires under the boilers, I'm sure you could make your way to the ship. The steam from the boilers will activate our highly advanced machinery.
Yeah, so that's what we could do, but we have to stop the, the Land Blubbers as well. So for those who are not in the know, so once again, regarding the situation with Toys for Bob, this proves that so many gamers are just, I know it's their opinion, but what they make it sound like is basically entitled and just totally entitled. And that's what it is. But then again, gamers will be gamers, and they will still continue to get protection as. Some gamers will still, and some people will still bodyguard their, but they will still bodyguard their beliefs, and that's the way it goes. And that pretty much proves how horrendously bad these people just don't seem to, they just don't seem to give, they just don't seem to care about, anything about, about how the state of the gaming the state of the gaming industry. And it's sad that people like that could go to extreme lengths to say, oh, we think this game will do better with, certain character models. Let's just go and make a petition about it so we can even make the gaming community look bad. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, folks. It's this entitlement that makes me feel ashamed to be a gamer. Like, I shouldn't let it, get in the way of me enjoying, games like Spyro and Crash and Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario and others. But it's that that's ruining my that kind of thing that really ruins my enjoyment. It puts a real bad taste in my mouth with the gaming community. It does. Like when I say I'm actually, you know, I do like, you know, I do like, you know, I do like to play games and just not care about what everybody else thinks about, you know, certain games. But if I could see that, this is definitely the same thing the Sonic fanbase, you know, suffers from. This kind of entitlement. It needs to be exposed. That's what it is. So yeah, I'm sorry about, you know, me ranting about, you know, what is happening with, you know, the Crash 4 case, but for those who are not in the know, I'm actually enjoying it. What do I think of Crash 4 so far? It's looking set to be possibly the best Crash Bandicoot game ever created. And as I've already played the demo, I actually did a live stream of it, like what I said, and I actually am loving it so far. I'm actually getting better at the game. I'm finding the hidden gems, and I actually got all the boxes on all 3 of the stages, including the Cortex portion of Snow Way Out, which is renamed Ship Happens. Yeah, and I know what you guys are thinking. Is that a rude word? But it is. I think that kind of is the appeal of some of these stage names in the Crash Bandicoot series, making awfully funny puns. That's definitely something that is more, you know, cartoon. That's how it is. It is what it is, folks. But you know what? If there's going to be people who are going to be entitled or selfish or just want to ruin about the game, I'm probably going to just, you know, ignore them. And in fact, also, you know, I blocked AE Gamer 5001 on Twitter because all he was just behaving like a little entitled baby because of what he's doing. But I'll probably might make a little, you know, debate about it. I'm not sure if I would, you know, launch my Squid Talk hour about this and all that stuff. Oh, and trust me, I am. But some people might be wondering, am I going to be ready if DSP plays Crash 4? It's about time. Oh, I'm born ready already. I'm definitely going to be ready to of course malice DSP's gaming skills. If of course, I'm also predicting, and I'm going to make a prediction that he's going to rage quit Crash Bandicoot 4.
Spyro. Here's that orb I promised. Sorry if it still has clam juice on it.
Yes, so but folks, what you just saw me do is basically use my Super Flame to destroy those mines, which the Land Blubbers have basically littered. So basically with the Super Flame power-up, it's easy to do a lot of the objectives, which of course it is, and it makes it a lot more easier to get all the orbs in this game, compared to if you have the normal flame breath. So that's good. So yeah, like what I said, Breeze Harbour is one of my favourite stages. It's quite a fun stage, but there's one challenge which I'm not looking forward to, and you know which one I'm talking about. Maybe it's because of the, you know, the music. But I absolutely love the music in the stage. It's definitely one of my favourites of the Stuart Copeland soundtracks. Alright, let's go. Let's go and reactivate the ship. And then again, ship happens already. Yeah, I don't know why I'm actually, you know... Yep, I don't know why I make those puns. Wait a minute. If this guy, like... You know, if that guy actually, you know, decides to run away from me, then I will chase after him. But if I can't, use the Super Flame. That's a better idea. It's a pity that I'm going to betray these people, those Breeze builders later on in Zephyr, which is coming up.
Thanks for getting our ship fired up, Spyro. Now we can proceed with our counterattack on Zephyr. Please take this talisman as a token of our gratitude.
Yeah. Well, thank you for that. So I'm doing this just so I can rid Avalar of Ripto. All right, so here comes our next. Here's this challenge I'm talking about. It's called the Trouble with the Trolley one, because every time you actually, you fail, he'll keep saying trouble with the trolley, eh? Which of course gets quite annoying. But of course, DSP basically also. He basically makes jokes out of it in his playthrough of Spyro 2, but then again, it was really nice to mock him of that. So hopefully that Crash Bandicoot 4 will have a smooth launch, and hopefully we won't be able to, see, people being whiny, entitled babies over this game. Over Crash Bandicoot 4, and just be at least grateful we're getting a new. Let's just hope that everybody in the gaming community at least is grateful for having a new Crash Bandicoot game, which is what I would like everybody to see. Is just at least please be so grateful that we get a new game in Crash Bandicoot, and this is the first time in 12 years we've got a game. We've got a brand new Crash Bandicoot game coming up. And I actually did this on my first try.
Spyro, now I can start fixing my machines. Here, I don't have room in my toolbox for...
What have you got? Another orb. Well, why use an orb as a tool? It's not. It's basically something to stop... It's basically something to help me, stop Ripto. Oh, okay. Then I think I know which treasure I forgot to get in this one. All right, there we go. All right, here we go. Okay, let's finish this off and let's go back home. All right. Ooh, that's got a smart. Alright, so here we go. They're going to destroy. Alright, they keep saying, this way. No, not this guy, this guy, this guy. Here we go. That has got to be bad. Oh, and he decides to run away. But then again, we have to help those Land Blubbers out. We're going to help those Land Blubbers out next time in the playthrough. So, yeah. But hopefully you guys have found my, my analysis of the situation regarding Crash Bandicoot 4 particularly interesting, and I'll see you guys next time for when I'm going to go off to Zephyr. So I'll see you guys next time in the in the Spyro 2 portion of Spyro Reignited Trilogy. So see you guys next part.